Say, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Stephen A. Chris. You know what I mean? Mr. Highly Opinionated, Mr. Know It All, Mr. Cocky, Mr. My Sports Info is better than your sports info. Challenge, debate, like, subscribe, do what you gotta do, man. I'm talking to a wizard right now. But my other topic today, because we were speaking on LeBron not too long ago, but I want to speak on the Travis Scott Super Bowl thing. The Colin Kaepernick, will they let him back in thing. Just social justice. First of all, some people like to say that don't have nothing to do with sports. You're wrong. Any platform that you have and you're doing good at, you have a mass following, you know what I mean, and you have a voice, that means you have an opinion. It is your duty. It's not just a citizen of the United States of America, right? It's your duty to represent what your beliefs are, to let the world know what you stand for. We've seen Muhammad Ali do it, right? We've seen Juan Carlos and these guys do it in the Olympics by raising their fists. That's what they felt like doing, right? Now, for the hip-hop community to come down on Travis Scott and pretty much tell him, you need to stay on this side of the fence. Jay-Z said he don't perform in stadiums, or he perform in stadiums too, NFL. He don't need you. Okay, that's your opinion. It's like it's Democrats, Republicans, Independents, whatever. You don't always have to march to nobody else's beating drum. I mean, especially when it's about your money. But at the end of the day, it's really not a good look, Mr. Scott. Your brand is already growing and building. Your album is on fire. I listen to it all the time. You're a hell of an artist, so you don't have to take that wave and movement. You know what I mean? You don't have to do that. You really don't. Your money's good and it's set and secure. You don't have to do that. There's no reason to do that. But if you feel like doing it, if it's something needed in life that you want to do, if it's a mark that you want to leave and you want to make, it's your right as a United States citizen to do what you want to do. Now, is it a good look? Is your persona going to be looked at a different way? It is. But not just because of that. It's because once upon a time you did an interview basically saying that Mike Brown deserved to get shot. Not in those words. I don't want to, flip your words or twist your words. If you guys want to go pull it up and look at it, look at Travis Scott's, Mike Brown, punch that in on YouTube, it'll come up, And something marked me when he said that then, because everyone's like, well, you get with a Kardashian, you lose your mind and they control you. It's kind of like the movie Get Out. I mean, that's comedy shit. It's comical. These guys have options. They have, paths that they want to choose. And it's a path they choose to be with these type of women, knowing that this is a stigmatism on them. That's on them. You know what I mean? So I don't want to get too deep in that, man. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I want to stay on the topic, which is social, empowerment and freedom and making good or bad choices for you as an individual. You know what I mean? Because I'm more of a type of cat, man, where, I'm a diehard fanatic New York Giant fan. But I'm a realist. After week 3, that's it. I'm done with you. Because I know the fight and the struggle. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. We made it to the playoffs a lot of times doing bad. But Eli Manning, I'm done with him. He gave us 2 rings, get rid of him. So this year, I went a whole nother direction. You know what I mean? And I started rooting for individual players, some coaches that's never won. And this year I found myself rooting for, my guy Sean McVay. He did a hell of a job with the LA Rams, as well as my guy Andy Reid. Man. Andy Reid is the most underrated coach in football because he's always come close. He just doesn't adjust. He does not adjust in the playoff. He keeps the same damn game plan that he has in the regular season. He does not know that the regular season and playoff football is different. I don't know why. And he's been in a lot of big games and has not won. He has not won. Countless NFC championship games with Philadelphia, didn't win. Went to the Super Bowl, didn't win. I mean, I don't know. It's either his team has a good balance, offense and defense, or one year they have offense, no defense. One year defense, offense mediocre. He just doesn't have everything lined up that you need, according to luck. You need luck to win some of these championships in sports. There's nothing wrong with luck. Talent is good. It's always going to outplace luck. Hard work is always going to outplace talent sometimes, but you need Lady Luck. We needed David Tyree with that helmet catch. You know what I'm saying? We needed Mario Manningham with that catching the ball, on the sidelines. You know what I mean? We needed things like that to push over. But anyway, back to Mr. Scott, man. I mean, your platform, the way you're using it, And even the way you come across, let's just put it out there, man. All your moves, you already stole it from ASAP Rocky. That's my opinion. You know what I mean? Hairdo, the weird style, weird dressings. A couple quotes I've heard. It sounds eerie similar. They all steal from each other in the hip hop game. They all steal from each other in the NFL. They all steal from each other in the NBA. If it works, somebody's gonna come take a little piece off your fabric and put it on theirs. Okay, I get it. But at the end of the day, you kind of cater to white people anyway. So I seen you in the lane of dating a Kardashian or one of those white models or something like that. So I see that you're trendy when it comes down to be anti who you are, and I have a serious problem with that. It's because your skin complexion. It's because some things you was told when you was younger. It's because you have problems with imagery. I don't know what it is, but if you go up there in that Super Bowl stage and you perform for the NFL, and see, let me let this be known, because I'm sure I'm gonna see it in the comment section when people want to say, well, the NFL is this or this that. Let me tell you something. Nobody gets it more than the black community when it's time and when we're in trouble. I've seen this with Michael Jackson. I've seen this with countless acts and artists. They're talking about R. Kelly now. It was even in his corner. Everybody supported him once upon a time. They really did. Until now they want to throw up. It's too late. You should have threw up 10, 15 years ago. Okay, Michael Jackson, same thing. As soon as he got in trouble, we ran to his aid. But nobody gets it more than us when it comes down to raising our fists and standing up. And enough is enough. We're not going against America. That was a battle against the police, letting them know what's going on right now in this country needs to stop. We're going to take a stand by kneeling quietly and protesting quietly. That's all Mr. Kaepernick tried to do. Yes, his boss is white, the corporation is white, the CEO is white. But let me tell you something. He rolled the dice and he rolled 7s and 11s, because his year leading up to his release by the 49ers, he already signed a max contract, a blockbuster contract. He had guaranteed money. He had good enough money to use his platform, to make a platform. So he really, gambled on himself. And if you ask me, he won, because the support system that he has is ridiculous, man. From Jay-Z to all these prestigious rappers, entertainers, actors, and he's not doing it to shun the NFL, and he ain't doing it to disrespect the military. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the injustices that he saw, right, happening in America with the police department in certain states, counties, regions, your side of the map, my side of the map, against black men. And he kneeled against it as a silent protester. There's nothing wrong with that. You're supposed to do things like that when you have that platform. But make sure your bag is secure, right? Make sure you get your money. Make sure all your ducks is in a row and your family is taken care of. Don't put yourself out there and make these rash comments when you're on your come up. Because it is a quote, and I like to quote, stay down till you come up. And with that being said, like, subscribe, comment, let's go.